Hey, what's up, YouTube? Want to do a quick video on these nail clippers that I picked up not too long ago from Knife Center. This box has already been previously opened. I just want to show you how it came. That way you guys can, observe exactly how it was packaged from the company. Now, if you're like me, you're tired of constantly buying nail clippers. We don't really think about it too much, especially us knife guys. We always, have a nice collection of high quality pocket knives. And, we usually like sharp things and we like quality things. And for as long as I can remember, I've always had the cheapy nail clippers like these right here that you just kind of pick up. And, a lot of the time you use them, they screw up your nails, or they're just a pain in the ass or whatever. So, I did go on the hunt a while ago for a nicer pair of nail clippers about a year ago, and I did pick one up. It was about $6 or $7, and I didn't care about the price. These right here go for about $1.50, $2, something like that, at pretty much any Walmart or Walgreens. So anyway, I did pick up a nicer pair that I thought, and those sucked as well. It chews up the nails. It doesn't leave a nice clean line. I have had some of these cheap ones that work pretty good, where they do leave a nice crisp cut, but then they dull like within a couple of months or sooner. They just got to kind of chuck them. So, anyways, like I said, you don't really think about it, but a good pair of nail clippers is something that I really like to have. So, on Instagram, I just so happened to see Knife Center posted something about this company here with their nail clippers. I was not familiar with this company, had no idea. I did look before online at another high quality pair of nail clippers, and they were from, I want to say Germany or something like that. And they were, I don't know, I think they were way too expensive, and the reviews, to be honest, weren't all that great, so I just never jumped into it. So when I seen this posted on Knife Center, I definitely just took the plunge and picked it up and seen what it was about, since I had a lot of good reviews. So this is the three-piece set. They also have a one-piece where I'll show you in a second, where you could just get one. There you go. Got some. All right, so let's get right into it. So pretty big box for what comes inside, hey. And you get this wrapping here, thin kind of tissue paper, their logo on it. And this is the three-piece. So you got obviously the small for the nail, for the hands here, and then you got for the toenails here. So that's obviously two different ones. And you got the leather carrying case that they include as, obviously a piece of the set. So let me pull this guy out quick. And right away when I got it, it just felt higher quality. See if we can get their logo on here. It's like a guy hammering away on an anvil, like a blacksmith or something. And you can see here, Japan. So these are made in Japan. They got a really nice blade up front. Now I have not used these for a long time at all. I got these about a week ago, I'd say at most. So I can't tell you how long, obviously, the blade is going to hold up. But I will probably make a video down the line just to do a review, maybe like a 6 month or a year, to see if they're actually holding up like they say they do. But you can see right away, this top part here is super thick. The handle, it's really stiff. I'm sure that'll break in. And it doesn't have the file like this guy does, where the file is, usually this little cheapy thin piece of metal here that's like pot metal that's riveted in there. It doesn't have it that way. just has it right on top there. That's pretty aggressive actually. So I have not used that yet either, but my nails are kind of a little long here, so I'm gonna clip one of these quick. But the bite on these when they, let's see if I can get it to. Just trying to get it to focus pretty good here. Come on. Let's go. It's better. They meet up really nice and precise. The bite here. There's like no, and it's slightly curved. You can see that. It's got that nice little curve to it. It just matches up perfectly with no no overhang or anything there. It's got these pins in here. You know, it's a little bit crudely built. When I say that, I mean like, I don't mean like it's really unfinished or anything, but you know, you got like this rounding here when this piece was pounded together or whatnot, you know, so it looks like they made it pretty robust and you know, left some marks around it and stuff, but that's okay. There's no like sharp edges as far as on the side or around here that would like bother you or anything. So you got a hole here, obviously, for like a keychain or somewhere to hang it up in the house or something like that. It's got a very comfortable feel to it. A really tough springiness to it right here when you're actually using it. It's got definitely a nice, stiff, smooth action right here when you're actually cutting the nail. It's got a nice, like I said, action there, as opposed to this guy here. Just feels a lot flimsier and looser. And then these lines that it has here is literally, there's no traction with these lines. It just slips right off. They're just like aesthetically that you can't even, you could hear it, but you don't even feel it. But anyway, this one has much, it's not as stiff, obviously. These are kind of broken and they're cheap, so it's not as stiff. And also when you mate these up, and the camera's not wanting a damn camera or damn phone, these match up okay, but it does have an overbite there, you can see. So when I do my bite for the nail, it always leaves like a bad edge on the nail, if that makes any sense. Like I have to almost file my nail after I cut it. So if I'm barely putting any pressure, it touches perfectly. But as soon as I actually clamp, it wants to just slide over on itself. So obviously when I cut my nail, this isn't going to do it. I got to actually push and then crunch it down, you know, and then that's when it leaves a bad edge there. With these guys here, it doesn't do that. You put pressure on it and it just, I'm squeezing on this thing hard and it's not slipping. So much more high quality steel on this guy. Let me take a cut on the nail here. So my nails, I purposely grew them out a little bit for this video. Like effortlessly, it cuts. Let's see if we can get it in there. Just a nice clean cut. And on my actual nail itself, there is no little burr left behind from a dull edge. Now do a cut with this guy. You can almost like hear it, and you can see that line right there. It's a difference already. Sorry, this damn camera's having a, not wanting to zoom in. Focus. Yeah, you can see right there the clean line from this guy here opposed to this edge that it leaves behind that I can feel. So I'll just finish it off quick with this guy here. Clean that up. You can still kind of see that white line there that's not here with this one. It's kind of raised up right here from the cheaper ones, kind of where the jaws have that overbite. It kind of pinches the nail to cut it in a not so pleasing manner. So anyway, there you go. I just wanted to do and I'm not gonna, and this was, I started cutting with the toenail clipper, which works just fine, by the way, for your hands, as you've seen, but they do have a smaller one here. So let's just line these up quick. This one is also considered a toenail model here. Where are we? So the size comparison, this guy is, let's see here. You can see there. A quick little size comparison. And the bite on these are about, are they the same? Yeah, the bite's pretty, just a little bit shorter on this guy and the new guy. So you got a bigger bite with this guy here, but a much lower quality bite. It's damn near the same. Damn near the same. So this guy right here would be for your hands, and this is also just a miniature version of this guy here. So it's got your file on the top, and then it's this handle here. The actual squeezing handle is very thick. I mean, look at that, super thick. Also has very stiff action, like not too stiff, but it's definitely, you know that it's got a lot of spring tension there. Also, it's got a curved bite, and it matches up perfectly with no overbite or underbite going on there. So this is actually what I would use for my fingernails, or kids even. I do have young children, and this works really well for their small little fingernails, because even the kids' nail clippers are also not very high quality. When you buy those, they dull out really fast too. So anyway, just wanted to do a video on these nail clippers. A lot of people don't really think about them like that. They just constantly buy them. But then every time we cut our nails, we kind of do think about it like, oh, these suck, or I think in the back of all of our minds, for the most part, when we use a set of nail clippers we don't really like, we always think about, man, I wish I had a nice set of nail clippers. But we just kind of always push it off for some reason. So anyway, with that being said, and the little leather holding case is okay too. I mean, it's not like super high quality leather. It's just one thin piece of leather that's folded together and stitched, and so it looks pretty nice. It's a little off when I put the nail clipper in there. It sits sideways in there, so it's not perfect, but it'll do the job. Not a big deal, and I think it holds these in pretty nice. You can just put it away like that. So yeah, anyway, if you guys want to check these out, you could look at Knife Center. I have seen these on Amazon as well. More expensive, believe it or not, on Amazon. These were cheaper on Knife Center, especially when they had a deal going on for free shipping. So shout out to Knife Center for the Concord nail clippers. If you want to check them out, I would definitely recommend it. It's not super cheap, but I believe it's worth it. And with all the reviews saying that people have had them for years and years and they still cut super sharp like the day they got them, I'd say they're definitely worth the money, because I do fly through a lot of those cheapos, and either I just misplace them or lose them, or they just kind of crap out, or they just are really a hassle. So This is the Concord nail clipper executive set. Check them out, guys. Have a good one.